YouTube, it's Nurse J at Nursing the Truth, and I hope everyone's having a great day. It's Wednesday, hump day. And yes, we are in the month of Halloween, the scary ghosts and goblins. So with that said, I've been making some videos about demons and the mark of the beast, and so I figured that I would talk about the god Moloch. Remember in the Bible, the Israelites used to put their little children in the arms of the Moloch. Remember, with the bull head god. And so the children would burn. And so in the Bible, the Hebrew God said, do not walk in the way of the Canaanites and do not burn your children. I did not tell you to do that. That kind of thing. See, the Yahweh God is a bipolar, but that's where your Enki and Enlil comes in. But anyway, I've already discussed that, so look on my other videos about the battle of the gods, Enki and Enlil in the Old Testament. So, what is the order of Melchizedek? You see, in the Old Testament, the priest of the order of Melchizedek comes up to Abraham and talks to him and, congratulates him on this war of 4 different nations. Okay, we're talking like the Battle of Chedorlaomer, Elam, and a couple of others. It's in your Old Testament. You can find it. And the Sodom and Gomorrah thing. Yeah, that's what it was. So, Abraham's like, well, I don't want to, take anything. I just want to give to God. Okay, so really, what is this? So, as I do for all my truth seekers, pagans, and Gnostics, or anyone else that wants to claim whatever they want to say they are, I give you straight where my information is coming from. It's coming from the Christ Conspiracy book, the greatest story ever told by the great mythicist D.M. Murdoch. And you can find this book online for free. Read it. It will open your eyes forever, my dear friends. So if you're a Christian and you're watching my channel for the first time, I ask you to go to it with an open mind. Now, getting started. So the sons of Zadok, you've heard this in the New Testament called the sons of Zadok, right? They were the high priest and the only ones allowed to go up to the north part of the temple to offer burnt offerings. The offering by burning is a mark of the cult of Moloch, Molech, which, as we have seen, was being vindicated in the Zadokite documents. See, these documents were found in the Dead Sea, the Qumran caves. The cult of Moloch has been demonstrated to be the same as the order of Melchizedek, whose name was King of Righteousness. Could also be written as King of Zadok. As expected, Melchizedek takes an important role in the Zadokite literature in one of the scrolls, 11Q Melech, Melech. See how they change things? Melech, Molech, Melchizedek. It's all the same, dear truth seekers. Melchizedek is depicted as the Savior King who will bring peace and salvation to the faithful and condone punishment to the wicked, and who will also meditate divine forgiveness for the former on the final day of atonement. See, these are all these things that the Old Testament peeps were looking for, and it never came. And Melchizedek will avenge the vengeance of the judgments of God. Your Elohim reigns, and your Elohim is Melchizedek. Elohim means God or gods plural. But in this specific thing, this Elohim is your God, Melchizedek. The Zadokite brotherhood thus considered Melchizedek a righteous Moloch to be their El or God. Moloch, as noted, is the deity to whom the Israelites sacrificed their children by burning and beating drums and playing instruments to drown out their screams. Oh my God. Like, could you yourself take your children today and put them on an altar? The children that you love, that you've had. What kind of brainwashing technique was this by these Elohim demiurges? I mean, think about it, guys. This is sickness. And their baby screams. That the Zadokites were worshippers of the Elohim and Adonai is also demonstrated when the Zadokite author says no one is to take the oath by El or by Adon. Abbreviations utilized out of respect for the divinities, as we have seen Moloch, El, and various Elohim, Adonai, represent aspects of the sun. Remember, I told you that Yahweh Adonai is a Canaanite god, which is the sun, S-U-N. And the esoteric sun-worshipping of the Zadokite Sadducees of the sun, and the esoteric sun-worshipping scrolls is further evidenced by the fact that they used a solar calendar as opposed to the Judean lunar calendar. See, these people, the northern kingdom, the Sumerians, Assyrians, and these people were solar. The tribe of Judah was lunar. And they learned a lot of their stuff also from other countries like Babylon. It should also be recalled that horoscopes are found at the Dead Sea, and further demonstrating that the composers were esoteric adherents of the old religion. Also is related the synagogues of Galilee, northern Israel, were evident and came at least some of these Zadokites commonly had zodiacs and mosaics on their floors. That is true. Josephus talks about having zodiacal mosaics in these little temples. Oh, but the Bible says that you should not dabble into astronomy or astrology. That's what the Catholic Church wants you to do, because they're afraid that once you start putting things together and you understand, uh-oh, the cover is busted. Moreover, in the Dead Sea, the invitation to grace after meals. The psalmist sings, although the Most High forsooth is Jacob's special Lord, yet does his majesty reach out over all that his hands have made. The special Lord is Adonai, the Most High, where the sun reaches the highest peak of the day at 12 noon. Is Elon, or Helios, the sun. And Jacob the supplanter is set the night sky. This passage then could read, although the sun is the Lord over the night sky. In addition, in the morning hymn, the psalmist gushes. Before him goes a splendor, behind him a surge of many waters. This and these verses refer to the sun as it rises in the morning, demonstrating the reverence the writer holds for the divine luminary. Furthermore, as a typical priesthood attempting to dominate the world and procure the total control over the people. Remember what I said? How in the world is this mind control is going on today in this world? The Zadokites were well trained. You hear this? The Zadokites were real trained to give an appearance of monotheism so they could claim to be the elect and to hold the keys to the one jealous, zealous God, the war God, used to incite their soldier zealots. But again, per Ezekiel, there was that secret room behind the hole in the wall, which so angered the jealous God, where the elders were no doubt engaged in the mysteries of the righteous Moloch, Melchizedek. The Zadokite elect's predictions or intentions appear in another Dead Sea Melchizedek text, the last Jubilee, which reveals the future king of righteousness, that is, Melchizedek, Redivinus, will execute upon them God's avenging judgments, and at the same time deliver the righteous from the hands of Belial and all those spirits. In the New Testament, in which Jesus is made a priest after the order of Melchizedek. And it's in your scriptures as the word redivis is a Latin term meaning secondhand, as in building materials, which sounds very much like the cornerstone the builders rejected. Jesus, as he is called in the gospel story, hence Jesus is Melchizedek, Redivius. This scroll does not serve as an astoundingly accurate prediction, however, but as a blueprint for the creation of the ultimate God-man. Furthermore, the sons of Zadok, like Melchizedek, the priest forever, were furthermore priests whom God has chosen to keep his covenant firm forever, which covenant was new and now consummated with the church of the members of this community, and was set in the scroll titled the Messianic Kingdom. Regarding the word church in this text, the scholar says it is interesting to find in the Hebrew the same word, kinst, K-N-S-T, the Syriac cognate of which was later adopted by the Christians to designate their own communion. Thus, we have yet another element connecting the Zadokites, Syria, Samaria, and Christianity. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this small little tidbit of Moloch, Melchizedek, Jesus, a priest of Melchizedek, in the gospel story, the righteous King, the righteous Savior God, and you burn your little children, and you beat the drums to knock out their screams and their cries for their mommies and daddies. So guys, there again, when you search for the truth and you find it, let the truth set you free, my brothers and sisters in Gnosis. And we're going to come back at you pretty soon with another video. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Any comments or suggestions would be greatly offered. Tell me what you want me to research, and I will gladly do that for you, because this is what I do. Not only am I a nurse by profession, and I love to heal people, I want to heal you of your troubled mind and the issues that you may have, stepping away from religion, thinking for yourself, researching, and coming to know what the truth is. Because the inner Christ that we all have, the spark of the divine, talks to us, and it tells us without anyone else having to do that too. So again, Hotep and Ashe and me and God Thoth and Anubis behind me say, have a great day.